decide to buy tickets, watch out for counterfeits. We get more in this report from KPIX San Francisco.
The announcement that the Rolling Stones will do a fall concert tour of the United States sent their fans into waves of happy expectation. The show will be a musical and a social event, but it will also be very big business. Bill Graham Presents of San Francisco is coordinating the tour, and they've been flooded with calls for tickets, but the callers were all told the same thing.
Sir, we don't have any information about the Rolling Stone tickets or when they will be available.
There will be a slight delay in printing tickets for the Stones concerts because promoters are trying to create a counterfeit-proof ticket. They won't say what that ticket will look like, but they do say that counterfeits cost the entertainment industry millions of dollars a year. The ticket at the top of your screen is a phony, the one at the bottom real, but only an expert can tell the difference. Their only real advice is to avoid buying tickets on the street.
The person that thinks he's going to get the best ticket for cheap, for little, or something for nothing, or something, or a ticket for a show that's been sold out. They all think they're getting something, a good deal, and as a result, they get burned.
The Graham organization is so concerned about counterfeit tickets for the Rolling Stones concert tour, they are now offering a $10,000 reward for information leading to the arrest of any counterfeiters. For CBS News, I'm Greg Risch in San Francisco.
Town, so there was no big crush at the stadium. We do hope to have a package. Tickets were available all over town, so there was no big crush at the stadium this time, but that does not mean there weren't lines. News 8's Bridget Asaro reports.
It was predictable. Lines of Rolling Stones fans blocked every entrance to most Ticketron and Select-A-Seat outlets this morning, including this one at Montgomery Ward in Mission Valley. No one wanted to risk missing out on some of the 70,000 tickets to the October 7th concert. Robin Imhoff got here at 9 o'clock this morning.
My mother woke me up 8 o'clock this morning. The tickets are on sale today, Robin. Wake up.
Well, I'm going to try and get some tickets for my kids.
Yay.
Oh, The crowd grew restless as 10 o'clock approached. When the doors finally opened, it looked like supermarket sweepstakes. Some fans were too much in a hurry to use the right escalator. Everyone hurried only to wait again at the ticket window. This line went through the rug department, the furniture department, and all the way to bedding. Most were buying the maximum of 6 tickets per person. How much money did you just put out there?
$99. It's worth it all for the Rolling Stones and Jay Giles. You can't believe it.
Now, are you going to really use all those tickets?
Oh, yeah. I'm taking my brother, my girlfriend, Diane, and my sister and her husband.
On top of the $15 for the tickets, these fans paid a $1.50 service charge for each one. Everyone here seems to realize the importance of these tickets to the Rolling Stone fans. One ticket seller actually loaned a young man $1 so he could buy 4 tickets. He wanted to leave his jacket as collateral, but she wouldn't hear of it. And as valuable as these tickets are today, you can bet they'll be a lot more so by October 7th. Bridget Asaro, News 8, Mission Valley.
And it's a happening at the stadium. The Rolling Stones are set to arrive there any moment now. Kathy Clark is over the stadium where there are 70,000 fans below. Kathy?
They've been partying all day, Paul. The people started arriving last night. By noon today, the floor of the stadium was covered with people here to see the Rolling Stones, who are expected to begin performing in less than an hour. The crowds here have been extremely orderly. Police report very few problems, mostly drunk arrests and only a couple of narcotics arrests. They say that they anticipate the biggest problem with this crowd tonight is just getting them all out of here at one time. Paul?
And finding a place to go to the bathroom, I imagine.
I don't even want to think about that.
Thank you very much. Kathy Clark, live over the stadium. We'll check back with her in a few more minutes.
Team officials alike all have their fingers crossed right now, hoping the 70,000 people crammed inside San Diego Stadium will continue to have a good time and not get too rowdy. An update on the traffic situation now. Remember, we told you earlier that there were predictions that there would be terrible traffic tie-ups all around San Diego Stadium. The problem never happened. Right up until showtime, there are still parking spaces available, and the cars are still flowing in, just 2 or 3 deep, and there has been no problems. When the Stones come on the stage in just a couple of minutes, the people inside the stadium won't be the only ones listening to them. We found a group of about 50 people on a hillside south of the stadium. They're in the cheap seats. There are some more